Rubbish murder. Cadence. Phan,
Ya.
kau dapat game, kau dapat game apa?
Kapag na yun, masak yun.
Apa?
Masak yun. Talaga.
Okay. Kau invite dah, kau invite tak? Fun, excellent, fun, excellent, excellent, excellent.
Wow.
They gonna get that done. I didn't pop too many perks. I fucked up. Bitch, I couldn't come. God damn. Pop out with that shit like a ram. God damn. Bitch, and then this bitch like, it ain't Halloween. Bitch, just ask me what I take. Little bitch, I'm on the bitch. I'm take no shots. Cause I be sipping lean. Sorry, cause he's got the block. Hide that shit in my jeans. The plan I put before my amigo turn my giga. Shout
No.
every time we pull up on they
Oh,
gon' get murdered
murder.
up. Everybody in my love, it's like body. They come baby, and they saying that next up.
Fun, good.
Everybody turn up. I'm tired, and I'm trying to see something.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin. Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
See your face.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
You remind me of.
And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Jap. Aku buka lagu. Pasal kita mesti serius.
Sila yo, tak friendly ah.
You remind me of a girl. Kau tahu lagu ya kak? Lagu Chunks nyanyi ya?
Chance sebenarnya.
Lagu You Remind Me of a Girl that I. Ya, lagu You Remind Me of a Girl that I. Yo. You remind me. Siapa kalah kedai Aeao ah?
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Ya pula.
Deep cross. Oh, that was one big ball, but you've got
Belok
a huge
orang
hole in the box. And that has left him in a heap. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that. That's rather hopeful.
That's safe.
And a terrific save from the keeper. That's what Beckham standing over it. Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner. That is Stuta! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
King of dribbling, boys.
Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham? Where do I start?
You remind me.
He rises!
One save.
Oh, it's fallen
One
loose
save,
again!
boys.
That
Yeah.
is wildly off target. That is Tuta. Clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away. Yamal chooses to go crossfield. Looking for the run. Oh, no joy this time. Van Belten, is it long? Played out towards the right wing. Stood up well to him there. Can he get it through? He's being urged to shoot. Yamal!
Yo.
Oh, surely that deserved better. He did well there. Held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Bobby Smurda.
Beckham. Beckham tries making a foray down the right. And here's Osimhen. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Osimhen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
You apa ya, Dibat? You remind me of.
Still goalless. Adams spots it and intercepts. Quality ball. Bellingham. And it's Son Heung-min. Kimmich did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And that's left.
Vamos! I need a penalty ya. Kena bola dulu, Pak.
And it is a penalty. It's the last thing they wanted to do.
You
So
remind
the
me
most
of.
significant moment of the game.
Once you see your face. Yeah, chill.
Pulls off a sensational save.
Yo, macam ni.
Now here's the delivery. Oh, that's a fine interception. Yamal. This looks promising. That's going in strongly. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Ronaldinho is herring after that one. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Changes him with that pass. Kimmich. Distributed tidily. Yamal has it in a wide position. Showing good feet. Yamal's cross.
Goal.
Van Belten getting this one clear. 30 minutes gone. João Cancelo. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bellingham. Kimmich. Bellingham.
Tiki taka. Kita dah ada power tiki taka mana fishes.
Van Basten. And it's been played through. Yamal. They've got to be quick moving this forward. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that was not the case. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
Ay, apa tu? Alu pos. Takut tak? Siap menang ke tik-tik. Ay, cepat tau eh.
Bellingham! should have done better, and he knows it. Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target. Baresi. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Great vision. Algeria have reclaimed it. It's a threatening ball.
Oh! Ay! Si masuk mah!
Post. That has been clubbed
Mun
away.
FC dah masuk dah ya, si
Looking
Listik.
for a runner.
Ya,
Tries
ya,
to
ya.
get it clear. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Neuer punts it upfield. Roberto Carlos
Yo be,
in with the challenge.
saya jangan ambil.
And it's Beckham. Challenge just a bit on
Yo.
the firm side. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Finishing!
Get it
Good!
clear again. And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad work shot by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very
Ready,
end.
ready.
I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion. We'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started. 0-0.
Striker, paksa aku dekat striker tu. Let's go, please. I trust in you, Bapi, Bapi. Bapi. Semua Bapi. Bapi.
Here we go again then.
Yo.
Defensively robust up to now. The most accurate pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Yo, aku tekan circle.
In a wide position. Algeria come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And here's Aeao. Oh, now here's an interesting
Yo,
match.
3 orang by 1 Amal bah.
Searching passes played there.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Gehi clears. Oh no, this does not look good. He might be in here. He's one on
Goal!
chance.
Goal!
Really well.
He only said goodbye with words. I done 100 times. You go back to home and I go back
Well, from the moment
to.
he got involved, he
I
had
go
to
back
away.
to black.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very...
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on for a free. What has happened here? Alexander-Arnold.
Yo, aku dah
Shows the will to win the ball. Alexander-Arnold with an air of confidence about him, a certain swanger. Here's a shot!
Yo, 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 yo!
Banggai bro, mata pegang.
He's got himself an absolute peach.
Boleh balik real life lah bro.
Macam ni gol lah.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Yo Allah.
Grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after
Dah slow
scoring,
tim bongong
but
tu.
you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Nice interception.
Beckenbauer. Algeria perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Roberto Carlos does well to get it back.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Can he get onto this?
Ya Allah.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just
Yo, clear. Yes.
Loose, and there's a race for the ball.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Yo, aku dah.
Baresi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. That's an imaginative pass. Good take, and is he in?
Yo.
Son Heung-min!
Yo, masuk teh malas kuping teh agak
A bit
seteh.
disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Ah.
Alexander-Arnold. Muscular approach does pay off here. He's got away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Has crossed in some mighty effort. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. The delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Roberto Carlos. Well, that looks a decent ball. Into the last quarter of an hour. He's found a way through. He's taking on the lot of them. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's a straight red.
Straight red
He has
card.
been given his marching orders.
Yo, to you.
Down to 10 men.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game. So the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Oh, takut Phoenix.
Good distance on it.
Algeria clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Takes the shots. And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho looking to run onto it. Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's there to make the challenge.
Yeah, one of the time that you much on my mind. I know love.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw.
Yes. Go. Yes. Yes.
And the referee has
Yeah.
Algeria, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture.
Habis ko pa. Make it better. Yo. Messi. ¿Dónde está Leo
Here
Messi?
we go.
Qué
Save from Donnarumma. Oh no, he misses from the spot.
I never really look comfortable over that.
Oh, tiene que
This
miss.
might happen.
Este se puta
Well,
gol.
this is a Hollywood or bus corner. The final whistle is up next.
Adams, he's tried one. Tried the
Yeah.
volley, but
Center mid ko.
Well, I think his mind was made up to win
Center
the
mid
ball,
pa.
and I certainly admire his willingness to take the volley.
Sige, met. Sige, met.
Apa?
Sige, met.
Sige, met. Apa?
Sige, met. Sige.
Masih tahu.
Apa lagi perbilang tu?
Oi, kenapa siapa tukar position tu doh? AMF tu.
Oh. Kosong kali sekali nak.
Apa?
Tekan dah. Dah kenal.
Oh, dah.
Belakang sikit.
Eh,
Dah.
dah.
Tadi.
Jujur.
Tahu.
Jujur.
Está a acontecer uma substituição. Algeria making consecutive changes here. Baresi.
Yo, kejar lah Ungong.
Loose now.
Yo Allah. Aduh, potato.
Excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. Now, can they get him away? And that has left him in a heap.
Yo.
Musiala. Looking to play.
Yo.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Goes for goal!
Guys.
And the keeper couldn't hold it.
Wah, satu lang tu. Oh, penalti ni pakai gol tak?
Ah, penalti.
Penalti.
Some
Okey.
heroic
Cepat. Cepat.
Cut. Ah.
There goes the final
Lambat
whistle.
tu.
Wes kick lah. Lagi sekali. Last menang masih mahal menang.
The fickle nature of football.
Last. Winner take all.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And he's managed to get... He's had a shot!
Yo, baka na yan, ang goal!
Special! That is a special
Go,
goal!
bro. So easy.
Finish of true...
Get the eye over it.
Got it, ha?
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bellingham. Now it's Messi. And it's Bellingham. In with the challenge. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Son Heung-min goes for the shot.
Mun goal niya, wala score niya.
To Carlos. Kimmich.
Yung aku pas niya ba? Try niya lumpat.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cross from Cancelo. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Pity that because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Alexander-Arnold.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, what has happened here? Baresi. Van Basten. Played into space out wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of...
Header! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screen.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Algeria really could have done without this. The chance to pull further clear. A sensational save.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Spread out to the left. Pass somewhat off target. Bellingham. Some good work on the right flank here. Messi. Bruno Fernandes. Musiala.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Kvaratskhelia in acres of... Here's a chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Kvaratskhelia really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Out for a throw. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now it's Darwin. Now it's Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? Baresi demonstrating his defensive quality there. That's a shade optimistic. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And it's Messi. Bruno Fernandes. And this is Messi. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And the counter is on. Looking to play him in. He's picked his way through. Kvaratskhelia!
Kvaratskhelia made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Ronaldinho. Bruno Fernandes. Tries to pass it through. Now that is a hefty challenge. That's going to go a long way.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's having a go! Great defending, strong and determined. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Algeria, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes.
Oh, what a climb! Alexander-Arnold is there, and he can get that clear. Kimmich.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Into the channel. The less said about that pass, the better. Referee's given a throw. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Pinches it off him.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival, Alexander-Arnold. Ball swung in. Now it's Batistuta. Algeria still have the cards to affect this game. Ball's out once more. Son Heung-min. That's a good ball out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yehi. Beckenbauer. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Ronaldinho. And it's Bellingham. Henderson with the slide tackle there. Son Heung-min. That's good running with the ball. And there's the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Portugal have reclaimed. And Batistuta! Oh, glorious batting goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Portugal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's come in hard. Van Bouten gets good distance on it. Now he's got space here. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. Messi has it out wide and in space. Messi! No, he's missed it.
Algeria certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Foot in. Van Bouten kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that is a little undercooked. Not the most accurate pass.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
That'll be a throw-in. He's found a way through. The message is clear, none shall pass. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And he's had a hit! Outstanding save to keep that out. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front. Kvaratskhelia! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. That is ended up in no man's land. Can he get on the end of this? Musiala play. Up he goes! Oh, crossbar! And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Can he get it through? And here's Messi. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows.
Oh, what a climb! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Algeria finding themselves. He's got tall. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Baresi. Son Heung-min. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Batistuta gets into a good position. Fired deep towards the back post. Beckenbauer. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Roberto Carlos. To Bruno Fernandes, and he's gone searching crossfield. Now it's Messi, looking to play him in. Great vision. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Roberto Carlos. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's ambitious. Son Heung-min is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free. Lovely bit of skill. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh no, what has happened? It's Van Basten! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that is one way to stop him.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He has found the way through. João Cancelo gets across and deals with it. He's gone for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Kimmich clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Portugal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
That has not gone well. Adams. And it's Cancelo. Dink through. Neuer claims comfortably. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Kimmich.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Tries from a long way out. Baresi. Adams. Musiala. And he's been shifted off it. Nicely weighted ball. Nicely intercepted. Son Heung-min. Kvaratskhelia, who does have an assist to his name. Son Heung-min. He's gone for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's tried one! Kvaratskhelia has it in a wide position. And he can clear it away. Van Bauten. And it's Cancelo. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run it.
Could be danger here. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played. João Cancelo.
Algeria truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And this is Messi. Chance for a shot! It's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Goes for the shot! Just a whisker away. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. No, it's not getting there. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Roberto Carlos. Looks to the other side. And it's Messi. Threads one in. Wriggles his way through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Musiala. Muscular approach does pay off here. And he has shown him a yellow card. Son Heung-min. And it's half-time here. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. Messi. Now, can they get him away? He's found the way through, and he shoots! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Tries from distance. And that was probably asking just too much.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
He is through here. In by Cancelo. Oh, smashing header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Henderson wins the duel this time. Bruno Fernandes. He's in plenty of space here. João Cancelo. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Cancelo. That's rather hopeful. And that has left him in a heap. Well, played right into his path. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's got away. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia! Kvaratskhelia! That is fantastic! A finish of true class. And they get themselves in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Portugal go into the lead. Son Heung-min stood his ground strongly. Ah, such a clever touch. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ball is over the line. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. Good chance here! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Algeria have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change? And he's let fly! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Batistuta is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Messi. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. It's gone for a throw-in.